What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the Greenville Living Experience. I'm Jacqueline Burrows, your local realtor for everything Greenville, South Carolina related. In today's video, I'm going to be going over 5 things that I wish I knew before moving to Greenville, South Carolina. So make sure you stick around for the video because there's going to be some great things in here that you're not going to want to miss. So starting with number 1, it has to be how easy it is to get around Greenville, South Carolina. Now, with that being said, how easy it is to get around is contingent upon where you live in the Greenville area. So we have 2 major highways that run through Greenville. We have I-85, which runs from Charlotte through to Atlanta, and we have 385, which comes from Columbia up here into Greenville. And so places like Travelers Rest, Taylor's, Greer, those places further north are further off of those major interstate highways, and so you're going to have a little bit more of a commute time to getting around places, whereas if you're in areas like Simpsonville or Spartanburg, they are pretty much right next to the highways, and you're going to have a lot easier time commuting to other areas in the upstate. For me personally, I live in the Greer-Taylors area, and I absolutely love it. I have no problem being a little further out and adding on a little bit extra commute time. The second thing that I wish I knew about before moving to Greenville is how much of a foodie town Greenville actually is. Now, Greenville has over 1,300 restaurants in the area, and that means that you could eat out at a different restaurant once a day for over 3.5 years and not go to the same restaurant. And what's really cool is that over 200 of those restaurants are within walking distance of our main street in downtown Greenville. And as if that's not cool enough, our back in 2021, we were actually ranked number 1 for most restaurants per capita in any city within the United States. That's a lot of restaurants. And I am a major foodie. I love to snack and just eat anytime that I can. So my list is literally a mile long now, and I have made it a mission to get through as many as I can. It's definitely going to take me a lot longer than 3.5 years, but I am going to attempt to get through as many as I can. The third thing that I wish I knew about before moving to Greenville has to be the amazing festivals here. Now, Greenville has so many amazing festivals throughout the year, but there are 2 really big ones worth noting. So the first one I'm actually going to talk about is Artisphere, which, as you've probably guessed by the name, is all about celebrating the arts. This is a 3-day festival held in May of every year, and it celebrates 140 artists over 17 different art mediums from both locally and internationally here. And it's just an incredible environment to go to. And in case you don't believe me, what's really cool is that USA Today actually just ranked this festival the number 1 arts festival in the United States. So this festival is coming up next month, so make sure you plan your trip to Greenville. It's free admission. Come enjoy the festival because you don't want to miss it. I can promise you that. So now let's talk about Fall for Greenville. And Fall for Greenville also actually just ranked in USA Today's rankings. So we ranked number 2 for the best city food festivals in the United States. And again, another incredible festival you're not going to want to miss. Fall for Greenville takes place in October of every year. This is, again, a 3-day festival right in the heart of downtown. We have over 50 local restaurants that participate in it. You're going to have over 250 food dishes to choose from. You're going to have beer and wine vendors. You're going to have over 75 different music artists across 6 stages in downtown. This is a festival for you food and wine lovers and for you entertainment lovers. You do not want to miss this. It is also free admission to go to this event, but this one you're going to pay $5 for a sheet of 5 taste tickets, which you will then exchange with the vendors to get your food and wine. So coming in at number 4 has to be how incredible the downtown area here is. I was not anticipating it to be as great as it was. And the thing is so many people talk about this downtown area. It gets recognized again and again for being an incredible downtown across the nation. And I just kept ignoring it when I first started exploring the area. But this place really, until you experience it yourself, it just does not do this place justice. Like, words just can't describe, in my opinion. This place is such an incredible feeling to it. It has such great charm. There's so many things to do. And my personal favorite space, which I think for a lot of people it's the same, has to be Falls Park. Falls Park, when you are standing in the center of it, literally doesn't even feel like you're in the middle of the city and you're standing in the heart of it. But it is such an incredible job by the city that they've done to preserve this space and to make it a green space. And it's just a great place to go sit and hang out or walk around in downtown and get outside and really enjoy it. And I'm so upset with myself that it took me so long to get out there because I had thought that it was going to be like other downtown areas, and it's just not. It's so much more than that. So make sure that you stop in and you check out the downtown area if you're going to be in the area. And last but not least, coming in at number 5, we're going to talk about the outdoor recreations here in Greenville. So when I moved to the area, I came from the mountains, and when you leave the mountains, I don't think you realize just how many other areas have to offer outdoor excursions and activities. And we have so many here. I mean, we have, of course, the iconic Swamp Rabbit Trail that has over 23 miles of trails, which people are constantly revolving through with biking, running, walking. It's really just an awesome trail. It runs from the north of TR all the way down to the south of Greenville. We do also have Paris Mountain State Park where you can go fishing, swimming, kayaking, among other things there. Another incredible park. But one of my favorites is actually a little park called McPherson Park. And the reason that it is my favorite is because they have a free putt-putt course there. So you literally just bring your own putter and your own ball, and you can play the course as many times as you want. They even give you a little scorecard and a pencil to keep score with when you get there. And it's just such a fun little park. They do have a playground and tennis course as well, but I'm definitely there for the putt-putt. And there's so many other parks in the area too that offer a lot of outdoor recreation activities. So Greenville definitely has plenty to offer when it comes to that. So if you're coming from a place like I did where outdoor recreation was the number one draw factor there for a lot of people, just know that here in Greenville, we do still have that as well. And that's a wrap on today's video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope that you're leaving with more knowledge about Greenville and maybe you learned some things that you didn't know beforehand. Make sure that you check out the other videos on this channel where I've talked about Greenville and other areas in the past. And also make sure you tune in next week because I post new videos on this channel every week all about Greenville and the surrounding areas.